What are we called again?
Tipsy Review.
Okay, this is Tipsy Review. I'm Rye Weston Mohan.
I'm Dylan Keown Milham Leonard.
And
this is our segment where we drink alcohol and review albums.
And occasionally movies, maybe in the future.
And I guess mixtapes.
Today we're going to be reviewing Atoms for Peace and Better Off Dead.
By the Flatbush Zombies.
By the Flatbush
Zombies. Okay.
Atoms for Peace. Flea and Tom York and three other guys no one really knows about. I'd give it a solid 7 out of 10, 6 out of 10 for being original, first of all. But they have not mastered their sound, in my opinion, because it kind of sucks.
Right, but our rating scale only goes to 5, so that's 3 vinyls.
That's 3 vinyls. That's definitely 3 vinyls out of 5 vinyls. Yeah. Tom York, you can only take so much of his voice until you want to kill yourself. At least you can hear what Flea's doing.
This is awful.
And Flea, you can't hear yourself. The entire album, Atoms for Peace, their first album, Amok, I don't know how it's said, is very experimental, and it feels like Tom York did it all on keyboard, and then live, they're kick-ass.
Right, live. We listened to them a little bit live at the Fuji Festival.
Yeah, and it's incredible. Mm-hmm. But then the album is just so not organic enough that, I mean, it just doesn't compete with a lot of modern day records. Radiohead is pretty good. But
I get lost in a lot of Radiohead. Like, I couldn't do Pablo Honey.
Yeah, I can't do Pablo Honey either. But in the end, I think it's a great band. And Tom York and Flea have a. I think that if once they release a live album, I'll listen to Atoms for Peace.
Did you watch the Red Hot Chili Peppers at the Super Bowl?
I didn't.
They pretty much were naked when
they
came on, and Flea was excellent. Yes,
I can imagine.
Yeah, good.
Well, yeah, that, and then Default is a great song. It's like African music meets house music meets Flea and Tom York.
Right, like they're all neighbors.
Yeah, exactly. I'm pretty sure it's just like metal and wood. Except, again, in the album, you can't really hear Flea's shit. So that sucks, because I'd like to hear more Flea.
Yeah, a couple of the songs, I didn't know if Flea was there.
I don't even think he was there. I think, it was all Tom York on a keyboard in his car or something. Just like, and he made an album, because it's Tom York. And whatever, solid 3 out of 5 vinyls.
3 out of 5 vinyls, and we'll have the vinyls be right here. When I do this, they'll be right. They'll be right there.
They'll be right there. By the way, we drank Jack Daniels, so blame it on the Jack Daniels.
Blame it on the Jack Daniels. Whiskey.
It's gonna be our
right. And the other thing that we reviewed today was Better Off Dead, a mixtape by the Flatbush Zombies.
They gave a remarkable time.
And Better Off Dead is an excellent mixtape.
I liked it.
Ryan liked it a lot. Of our favorite songs.
I didn't like the song Bliss, I'll admit. I don't remember why.
Bliss.
I don't remember why.
It was just a bunch of the rapper Darky Meech saying fuck this and fuck that and fuck that and also fuck this.
Yeah.
Like, I think he talked about the president and his nightgowns. I'm not sure. We'll probably play a little sample so you know exactly what I'm talking about.
Yeah, we'll play a sample.
Right. But it wasn't that great. However, we listened to Palm Trees, which is one of our favorites.
So much grain, unzipped the bag, dip in my hand, then I palm the street.
And Mraz, which is also a really good song. And then there was that one that we listened to, Club Soda. That was good. Oh, and Drugs. We liked Drugs because I think that was mostly Eric the Architect. If you don't know, the 3 members of Flatbush Zombies. There's Darky Meech, the one dude with the beard, I can't remember his name, and Eric the Architect, who makes all the beats. And that's great, but I think the really good one we listened to was just Eric the Architect. I don't remember the name. But
down the street, ain't got a 6'4", just a heart full of God, a mouth full of gold.
Solid production. It had a different production value than most rap.
It was very, very New York, very, very hip hop rooted. Sounded like. I mean, they don't. The production. We're just talking about the production now. The production sounded very Biggie Smalls, very New York, very fundamental in New York values.
Yeah.
They're very interesting rappers, so I can't say that about their rapping, but yeah. Right.
Yeah.
Unzip the bag.
Dip my hand
and then we palm trees.
Yeah.
So how many vinyls are we giving that?
God, it's up to you because I don't know this genre that well, so I don't know what to compare it to really. But I would give it a 4 out of 5.
I think 4 out of 5 vinyls sounds great. It would have achieved 5 vinyls had it not been for what was the Bliss.
Bliss was pretty lame.
Bliss was lame because he was just saying
fuck this, fuck that, fuck my family, fuck you. It was just
there
was like a solid 30 seconds where he was like fuck you, fuck you, fuck you. And he just kept saying that, and I was like.
It was like, where are you going?
Come on.
So, yeah. I'll try to be less drunk for the next one.
No.
Okay, I will be.
We'll be more drunk.
We'll be more drunk. I can't really talk. I should take notes. Shout out to Jack Daniel's whiskey.
Blame the Jack Daniels.
Shout out to Easy Sig e-cigs, hit that for me. You can buy those at your local gas station. You could probably buy Jack Daniels. This has been Tipsy Review. I'm Dylan Keown Milham Leonard, and this is
Rye Weston Mohan. Please join us next time on Tipsy Review. We'll be back shortly.
Subscribe, like, comment, and don't tell my family.
Don't tell my family. Hopefully we'll have a website.
Tumblr.